Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in—
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for—
Look, Dia.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see— Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And what?
I take it you all know each other already?
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
No kidding. So, where's Ruksha?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell—
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys—
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also—
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, Nal Ormos, and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know.
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King."
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his—
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Ozfond! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that. Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival.
Follow the wind. Have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care?
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. Osfun told us to try posing as Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious? Well, given all the people that come through here every day.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you.
Of course. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free It's good luck. Ah, you see over there? The academia. They've been looking worried and miserable. If you ask me, the life of...
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would... Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them.
They're called Ain el Akhmar. Today, I heard...
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Orm, they're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not... I've heard that Ain el Akhmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar...
Wait, did you say 500,000?
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that?
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind? Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to party.
Out of all my commissions,
Oh, he will pay the price one day.
I can handle them.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we...
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the...
They're nothing to be afraid of.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back.
All these guys talk about is this.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too.
What you see is what we've got. Feel free to look. Welcome.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this? Some...
Oh! Sorry. She must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand this. He's so...
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, as you can see, members of... Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our... The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom. But he was betrayed by a...
So, you...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. Furthermore, she conspired... Mark my words. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached it.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't... Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have heart.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at?
I told you the other day.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that...
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could...
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, if, on the other hand, I will jeopardize the era... I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our plus, he seems to know... He went that way! After him!